You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports. Well, it's not often this time of the year you've got a prized NFL free agent that is available at the wide receiver position. And as we know, Odell Beckham Jr. is available as a free agent, and he's about to embark on a free agency tour involving the New York Giants, Buffalo Bills, and the Dallas Cowboys. I think a lot of people feel like the Cowboys are the leaders in the clubhouse for Odell Beckham's services. Well, a very strange event involving Odell Beckham and an airplane in Miami happened earlier, and there is some video of this because he got escorted off a plane this morning, it seems. And nobody's exactly understands why. But let's get to this. This is Outkick. As Odell Beckham Jr. prepares for a return to the NFL after suffering an ACL in the Super Bowl, he was escorted off of a plane Sunday morning. Details of the incident have emerged, and they don't reflect particularly well on the 30-year-old wide receiver. Beckham, wearing a white sweatshirt and red sweatpants, was filmed in Miami Airport just after 10 a.m. Eastern Time. He was exiting the gate area with a trio of police officers in triangle formation to his front and behind him to either side. The person who captured the incident on camera claimed he was, quote, unresponsive and unruly. Uh-oh. Let's take a look. That's Odell back right there. Yeah, and these people that were on this plane were none too damn happy because I think everybody had to come off the plane. Forcing us off the plane because you were unresponsive and unruly is not comedy to the hundreds of folks trying to get home, dude. Not cool, man. Wow, crazy. Another person who captured the incident on camera backed up the sentiment that every passenger on the flight was deplaned. They had not left the gate, but were asked to exit as Beckham Jr. was escorted out. Let's look. There they come walking through again.
It really is Odell Beckham.
Wow. Yeah, you hear somebody say, that's Odell Beckham. Wow. Not long thereafter, Odell took to Twitter with a string of cryptic tweets. It started with a proclamation, presumably about the incident. Never in my life have I experienced what just happened to me. I've seen it all. Never, period, in, period, my life, period. Beckham Jr. made it very clear he was not lying about whatever it was he was tweeting about, which we now know had to do with his flight out of Miami. I could never make this up. Comedy hour. Laughing emoji. Evidently, those people down there were not very happy. And then it was completely quiet for a few hours. There was no additional information about what may have happened. Nobody knew what Beckham Jr. was talking about or what had happened. Just after 2 p.m. 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, Miami-Dade police released a statement. It claims officers were dispatched to a medical emergency. Beckham Jr. appeared, quote, coming in and out of consciousness and was told to fasten his seatbelt. Upon arrival to the scene, Beckham Jr. was asked to exit the plane and refused. That is when the entire plane was deplaned. The entire aircraft was deplaned. Let's see what this Tom Pelissero tweet is saying. The flight crew was concerned for a passenger, Mr. Odell Beckham Jr., as they tried to wake him to fasten his seatbelt. He appeared to be coming in and out of consciousness prior to their departure. Fearing that Mr. Beckham was seriously ill and that his condition would worsen through the expected 5-hour flight, the attendants called for the police and fire rescue. Upon the officer's arrival, the flight crew asked Mr. Beckham several times to exit the plane, which he refused. The aircraft was deplaned, at which time Mr. Beckham was asked by the officers to exit the plane and did so without incident. Mr. Beckham was escorted to the non-secure area of the terminal by officers where he made other arrangements. Interesting. Made other arrangements. Further details from the incident have not been released. Beckham Jr. has not released an additional statement. The incident on Sunday comes 4 days prior to the start of Beckham Jr.'s NFL free agency tour. It is expected to visit New York and Buffalo, among other suitors. Well, the other suitor is the Dallas Cowboys. Wow, this is wild. This is wild. And, of course, it's never a good look when the police ask you to do something on a plane, or people working on a plane ask you to do something and you refuse. And now he's getting escorted through the airport very publicly in front of everybody on video. Two different lines of video show him being escorted out as he's getting ready to be join, presumably, some NFL team that is competing to make the playoffs or prepare for a playoff run. He, like I said, he is considered the one prize lone free agent out there that could theoretically, in theory, once you get to the playoffs, assist the team and actually be productive. But nobody knows because he's coming off a torn ACL. This is kind of a bad look. It is. You wouldn't comply is kind of what we're taking out of this. So you were escorted out. Even worse, and these plane passengers, I don't blame them for being pissed. They all had to exit because evidently you wouldn't listen. Wow. That's a bad look, dude. Truly is. Will this affect him landing on a team for a playoff run? We know the NFL. The answer is no. Of course not. We have found out it's not the National Morals League. Right out the window. That somebody will sign him. This will make probably no difference whatsoever. We know that. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Odell. This is very strange. Why was he in and out of consciousness? Inquiring minds want to know. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.